Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Sarika Krishna Online Classes. Right? If you have not subscribed my channel, please do the honor. So in this video, I'm here with the class 9 chapter number 4, linear equations in two variables. Let us talk about the linear equations, right? What do you mean by the linear equations? Linear equations are the simple equations, right? Linear equations which has equality sign, right? An expression having the expression, right? It is a combination of expression having equal to sign, so it is called linear equation, right? So now here linear, why it is linear? Because it is of degree 1, power is 1. Now what do you mean by the linear equations in two variables? What are variables? Variables means whose value varies, like alphabets. We use the alphabets for variables like x, y, z, p, q, whatever. Mostly we use x, y, right, for the variables. Means their value can vary. Suppose this is an equation 4x plus y is equal to 10. There are two variables x and y. Means if I'll substitute here the value of x 1, 2, 3, 4, infinite values I can substitute. So I will get different values, infinite values of y. So here we are substituting the values of x. We can substitute the values of y also, and accordingly we'll get the answers of x also, right? So these are called variables because their values can vary in an equation, because we are substituting the values and we are finding out the result of the other variable. So their values keep on varying. So a linear equation in general, it's written as ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, right? A means the coefficient of x. There are two variables, x is a variable, y is a variable. A is the coefficient of x. Coefficient means the numeric value which is in front of, which is in the multiplication with that first variable. Here it's a, here it's 4. So what is the coefficient of y? That is b. B can be 1 also. Here there is 1. So coefficient can be 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the values which are multiplied by the variable, right? So coefficient of y means the value, the numeric value which is multiplied by y, and coefficient of x means the values here, the numeric values, right? Not the variables. Numeric means the constant numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Which are multiplied here with x. So these are called the coefficients, right? Now there is a constant term c. Constant term means its value is fixed, doesn't change, like here. So if I have to reduce this equation in general form like this, so 4x plus y, bring this 10 to the left side with a change of sign. When the numbers go from left to right and right to left, we have to change the sign. Here it was positive, now it becomes negative here. So this is an equation which is of the form this: ax plus by plus c. This is the coefficient of x, 1. There is 1. If no number is there, means 1 is the coefficient of y. This is c. So it is a, it is b, and this is c. If we compare with this, a, b and c. A is the coefficient of x, 1 is the, here b is the coefficient of y, and 10, that is the constant term. Constant term here will be minus 10. Okay, so now this way. So this was all about the introduction of linear equations in two variables. Linear means there should not be power x square, y square. No, degree 1. Degree 1 honi chahiye, its power should be 1. That called linear. Equations means there is an equality sign there. In two variables means, two means there are two variables. Variables whose value vary. Now we'll do the exercise NCERT. We'll follow the NCERT book questions, right, of the fourth chapter 4.1. Okay, let us do that, children. Okay, students, now we'll do exercise 4.1 of NCERT, right? Now the first question is, we have to form the equation, right? So I'll just read out the question. The cost of a notebook is twice the cost of a pen, right? So let the cost of a pen be x. So the cost of a notebook will be 2x, right? So the cost of notebook is twice as that of cost of pen. Let the cost of a pen is x, then let the cost of a notebook is twice as the cost of pen. It's notebook, right? Yes. Cost of a pen be x, then cost of the notebook is double the cost of a pen, right? It will be 2x. Now we have to form the equation. Now here The question is write a linear equation in two variables to represent this statement. Okay, now here we'll take the another variable, right? We'll not do with a single variable, we'll do with the two variables. Okay, let the cost of a pen be x, let the cost of a notebook be y. Or you can write let the cost of pen be y, let the cost of notebook be x, as you wish. Right? So, हमने इनकी cost variables बोल दी. Now, cost of a notebook is this. It is double the cost of a pen. So, this will be the equation. So, let us bring this to the left side. Then it becomes, we have to change the sign here, it's positive. जब left में आता है, it becomes negative. Y was already on the left side, right? Plus 0, we don't have 0, that C is equal to 0. You don't have to mention this, but I'm writing in the standard form here. C is 0, right? Ax plus b plus c is equal to 0. So in general, this only this much is the equation, right? So you can write this much. This is the equation, right? What you have to do? First you have to mention, let the cost of the pen is one variable, that is x, cost of notebook y hai, and the cost of notebook is double the cost of pen. Double means you just multiply by 2. Then bring this to the left side, write in the standard form, you will get the equation. So from the statement you can form an equation, right? Now express the following. The second question, there are 8 parts and you just have to reduce these equations in this form, general form, and then you have to indicate A, B and C. So it's very simple exercise, simple questions. Now let us do this. Now here ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 means we have to bring this to the left side. So standard will be this. Changing the sign of the term on the right side. Now just mention ABC. What is A? A is 2. What is B? B is 3. What is C? That is minus 9.35, right? If there is a negative sign, we have to write the negative. Done. So these are the ABC constants. Now here in this case, now this it is already in the standard form. What we can do, we can write it this way, minus y upon 5 plus minus 10, like this way. Or you can leave it this way also, no problem in that. A will be 1, B will be minus 1 by 5 and C will be minus 10. You have to consider the signs also. Similarly, there are other parts. I'm going to do the same thing, right? Reducing them into standard form. Standard form means your right में terms, bring them to the left side. Order में रखो पहले x, then y, and then the constant term. The standard हो गया. Then just tell the values of a, b, c. Okay, this one minus 2x plus 3y. You have to bring the 6 to the left side with a change of sign. Now mention a. A is minus 2, b is 3, and c is minus 6. You just have to tell A, B and C. Simple exercise. Now I'll be shifting this to the left side with a change of sign. I don't have C. 0, C is equal to 0. I'm writing it that way. Now here A is 1 because here it's 1 and B is minus 3 and C here is 0. We don't have a constant term. So C will be 0. Now let us complete these questions also. Now 2x. Change the sign. Here it was negative. Make it positive. And we don't have C, just put the 0 in order to reduce them into general form. General form में C होता है, so we just have to write 0C there. Now just write A. A is 2. What is B? B is 5. What is C? C is 0. Now here this one, it is already in the standard form, but there is no Y. I need to write there 0Y equal to 0. So after comparing, this is A, this is B, B यहाँ पे 0 है, and this is C. Simple. Now here we don't have X. तो standard में लिखना है तो we have to write 0x. Order में तो we have to just mention what are the variables. Here, what are the coefficient? What is the coefficient of x? That is 0. Here b आपका जो है 1 है, यहाँ पे 1 होता है. Right? Here c is minus 2. Last question is left. Bring x to the left side with a change of sign. We don't have y. Y की जगह 0 डालो. 5 already it was there. Compare करो. A is minus 2 and b is 0 and c is 5. So this exercise was very simple, right? Just reduce into general form, right में है terms left में लिखा और फिर compare करके देखो what is A, what is B and what is C. There were 8 parts. So I'm done with this 4.1. So let us start 4.2. Okay students, now I'll be explaining exercise 4.2 of NCERT book, right? Now here what you have to do, this is given equation y is equal to 3x plus 5 has, they're asking whether it has a unique solution. Unique solution means one solution, 2 solutions or infinitely many solutions. So you have to choose the one of them. So here, since the equation has 2 variables, right? So if I'll write this here, 3x plus 5. If I'll take the value of here x, 0, right? I can substitute here, it becomes 0 plus 5, that is 5. If I substitute here x equals to 1, right? So here it becomes 3 into 1 plus 5. जहाँ x है आपको 1 डालना है, right? It becomes 3 plus 5, 8. Similarly, I can substitute infinite values of x. I'll get infinite values of y, right? So this is the answer. Infinitely many solutions of y, right? We can, because we can substitute infinite values of x, so we'll get infinite solutions of y. So in two variable we get infinite solutions. Done. Now the second question is about finding the 4 solutions for every equation. There are 3 equations, right? One, this and this one. We have to find 4 solutions. 4 solutions means we have to substitute 4 values of x and we'll get 4 answers of y. You can substitute any value, 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 20, 30, 40, 1000, whatever. It's your choice. Infinite values can be substituted there. Here in this equation, if you substitute x is 0, so plus y is equal to 7. This becomes 0, so y is equal to 7. This is one solution, right? Here if you substitute here x, 2 in place of x we are substituting 1 plus y is equal to 7. So 7 is equal, y is equal to 7 minus 2, it goes there and y comes out to be 5. So when we substitute x1 we get y5, when we substitute x0 we get y7. So these are the solutions, first, second, third one. Now we have equation this, we have, I have to substitute here 2, 2 to the 4. Just simplify the equation. Equation is also not very complicated. 7, 4 has to go that side with a change of sign. आपको change करना पड़ेगा sign और आपको answer निकालना पड़ेगा. Simple जैसे how you solve the equations. So if you put x 2, y is 3, and the fourth one, 4 solutions are required here. So 2 into x was here. You are supposed to substitute the value there x plus y is equal to 7. So you have to multiply these, they are in multiplication, 2 3s are 6 plus y is equal to 7. So y comes out to be 7 minus 6, that is 1. So these are the 4 solutions of the equation 2x plus y equals to 7. So there can be infinite many solutions because I can substitute infinite values of x and I can get the infinite solutions for y. So there are 2 more parts there. Let us find this here. If x is 0, so where there is x, you have to put 0 here. Right, this becomes 0 and answer is y is equal to 9. This is one solution. If you put x1, pi into 1 is pi, right? So here the equation becomes y is equal to 9 minus this goes to the right side. You have to shift this to right side with the change of sign. The answer होगा because pi की value we are not going to substitute. Pi में answer देंगे हम 10. Pi into 10. In place of x I have substituted 10 plus y is equal to 9. So answer क्या आएगा? Y is equal to 9 right पे था, इसको right पे लेके जाओ 10 pi. So this is the answer. Similarly for 100, pi into 100 plus y is equal to 9. So y is equal to 9 minus 100 pi. Right? So these were the solutions for value x equals to 0, x equals to 1, x equals to 10, x equals to 100. It was my choice. I took these values. You can take your different values of x, then you can find out the answer for y. Okay. Now this is the last question, last part of second question. If I substitute here 0 in place of x, 4y, right? It becomes y is equal to 0 upon 4. ये 4 नीचे आएगा इसके, so it becomes y equals to 0. अगर आप x 0 डालते हैं, answer y also 0, right? You get 0 solution. Okay, now if you substitute in place of x 1, right? उसके बाद आपको क्या करना है? y निकालने के लिए 4 क्रॉस करना है नीचे यहाँ पे 1 upon 4. So this is the solution. Similarly here, if you substitute here 4y, so in order to find y, क्योंकि 4y आप ऐसे लिखोगे पहले सीधा, right? In order to find y, you substitute 4 by 4. 4 नीचे आ जाएगा cross 1. So y is equal to 1 is the solution. Now here the last one. Here 4y is equal to x. मैं सीधा ही लिख देती हूँ. So 4y is equal to 8 because I am substituting 8. So y is equal to 8 divided by 4. Cross करना है 4 को यहाँ. So 4 2s are 8. So y is equal to 2 is the solution if you substitute x equals to 8. So this is all about substituting the values of x and finding out the answers for y. So this I have completed question number 2. Now third and fourth, 2 more questions are there, right? Okay, let us do. Okay, Now I'll be explaining question number 3rd and 4th of exercise 4.2. Then I'll be done with exercise 4.2. Okay, what we have to do here in third question, this is an equation x minus 2y is equals to 4, right? What we have to do here, we have to check these 5 solutions, that which is the solution of this, right? For that we'll have to substitute each and every value here, and we'll have to check whether the left hand side is equals to RHS, right? If this value, these two values will satisfy this, means if LHS is equals to RHS, then this will be a solution of this. Let us check, right? Okay, now here x, this first is x and this is y, right? So x is 0, y here is 2, 4, right? It becomes minus 2 to the 4 equals to 4. Minus 4 is not equals to 4. So no, this is not a solution. Not a solution, right? Not a solution, I'm writing that. Okay, now here, second one. Let us substitute x2 and here y is 0, 4. Let us check. This becomes 0. Here it's 2, here it's 4. No, not a solution, right? It's not a solution. Now let us check this one. Here x is 4, y is 0. So this part is 0. We are left with only 4 here and 4 on the right side. Yes, this is a solution, right? So this one is a solution of this. Now let us check this one. In place of x we have to put this. In place of y we have to substitute this right here. Now when we'll be solving this, root 2 minus this, these numbers are multiplied, 4 to the 8 root 2 and that becomes minus 7 root 2. Here it's 1. 1 root 2 minus 8 root 2 is 7. We solve these, right? We don't solve root 2. So this is not equals to 4. No, not. It is not a solution. Now 1, 1. 1 minus 2 into 1. Let us check. 1 minus 2. 1 minus 2 1 is 2. Here it's minus 1 and that is not equal. No, not a solution. So out of these 5 values of x and y, only this is a solution. The third part is yes, 4, 0 is a solution of this equation because left hand side is equals to right hand side, because it satisfies the equation. Satisfying the equation means left hand side is equals to right hand side. If they are not equal, so that value is not satisfying the equation and that is not the solution of that equation, right? Now let us see what is there in the question number 4 here. Find value of k. You have to find the value of k, this, right? What is given? If x equals to 2, y is equal to 1 is a solution. Is a solution means when we will substitute here x2, y1, LHS and RHS will become equal because they have given that it is a solution, right? So it should satisfy the equation. Now here let us substitute in place of x2, in place of y we have to substitute 1. So let us see, 2 2s are 4, 3 1s is 3 and k comes out to be 7 here. So what is the value of k? That this is a solution. Is a solution means LHS is equal to RHS. Here they have to be equal. We have to equate them because these values will satisfy this equation, because it is given that these are the values which satisfy this and it is a solution. So it means the value of k here has to be 7 and we were supposed to find the value of 7. So I'm done with this exercise 4.2, right? There were only 4 questions and parts. I've done each and every part. Now I'll be doing exercise 4.3, okay? Exercise 4.3 and 4.4 I'll be completing in my next video. Okay, thank you children. Have a nice day. Work hard and enjoy also.